Is the upcoming Jurassic World Rebirth movie rated R? Well, according to one of the film's makeup artists, it just might be. It's also apparently brutally violent. Things I have definitely wanted to hear for a while with this franchise, so let's explore all of this and see what the reality actually is. The trailer is right around the corner, so excitement is at an all-time high, and in this video, I'm going to determine if these R-rated rumors have any merit. Welcome back to Jurassic Outpost. Let's dive in. Thank you for being here, thank you for clicking on this video. This all kicked off over the past couple of days. An Instagram reel or a TikTok video, one of the two, went out by somebody unrelated to the movie where she claimed that the movie is brutally violent, is very scary, and is rated R. Here is the kicker: the makeup artist for the movie, who worked on set while Rebirth was filming, shared this reel, seemingly confirming what the video had to say. So let's check it out.
The new Jurassic World movie is rated R. Whole idea for this new film is to be like the original Jurassic Park, but scarier. They are planning some excessive violence and gore. Be prepared for some brutal dino attacks. There are going to be many bloody scenes that might be too scary and graphic for younger audiences. They plan on making these scenes linger, like especially focusing on like the terror and the suffering of the victim. Like it won't be implied, there won't be some quick cutaway. As the poster suggests, be prepared for something wild. Also, can we just talk about this poster? I'm obsessed with like the eye and the crying. Oh, it's so cool. This will not be a bring your family, come see the dinosaur kind of film. This will be more like a horror film, more brutal than the other Jurassic films we've seen so far. I do feel like they've progressively gotten darker, but it's never earned an R rating. So there has to be something really particularly wild that makes it stand out from these other films. It comes out on July 2nd of 2025, and I cannot wait for more information. The film stars Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey. Come over here for more content and interact if you want more updates on the film.
So as I said, this video was then shared by Yana Carboni, a well-known makeup and prosthetic artist working in Hollywood. She has worked in the makeup department on movies such as Titus, Apocalypto, and Prometheus, to name a few. She also worked on the latest Gladiator movie along with the cinematographer John Matheson, who also shot Rebirth. Anyway, Yana is credited as the makeup designer on Rebirth, and it was on her personal Instagram that she shared the following. Yup. It's no joke. Now, these rumors of the movie being R-rated have certainly been around for quite some time. I have no idea on the origin, who first started saying the movie would be R-rated, but nonetheless, it's something I certainly would welcome. I want the movies to be R-rated, I want them to be darker, I want them to be more in line with the horror genre, and
I want it now.
And while I am not alone in that, I know that not everybody wants that same thing, and to spare my own arguments for the movies to become R-rated, at this point, no one knows what the rating is for Rebirth, so anybody claiming that it is rated R is just making an assumption. As I said, these rumors have been floating around for quite some time, in part due to a fan-made poster which had the R rating at the bottom, but the reality is that I don't think Universal would do this. I mean, the Jurassic movies have all been PG-13, and we know that Hollywood, the business that is Hollywood, want as many people buying tickets as possible, which is why there are so many PG-13 rated movies. It's the easiest way to appeal to everybody, to get as many people in the theater as possible, and there is a bit of a stigma with that R rating.
Kids get scared.
What's to be scared about? It's just a little hiccup in the power.
I didn't say I was scared.
I didn't say you were scared.
I know.
For my non-American friends, let's quickly go over the certifications and what they mean. In the United States of America, you have G, all ages permitted. You have PG, parental guidance suggested. PG-13, parents strongly cautioned. And you have R, restricted. That means that anybody under 17 needs to be accompanied by an adult. You also have NC-17. No one under 17 is permitted. Now, these ratings have always felt a little bit all over the place to me. In the UK, it's a bit different. The BBFC classifies movies in a much more organized way, or at least allows for more varying ages. You have U, which is like G, all ages permitted. You have PG, parental guidance is advised. 12A, anyone under 12 needs an adult present. 12 is 12 plus, only suitable for those 12 and older. 15 is only suitable for those 15 and older, and 18 is only suitable for adults, anyone over the age of 18. Already you can see that 12, 15, and 18 allow for more variation in the film's rating, whereas R and NC-17 are virtually the same. Anyway, that is all besides the point. The fact that there are so many discussions going around Rebirth being R-rated shows that a lot of the audience really do want to see it. People likely have their own reasons for that, but I think the most important one is that generally, people want the movie to capture the feeling that the first two movies captured, the terror. Nobody is saying that the first two movies in this franchise are horror movies, because they are not, but the horror elements in them certainly stand out. All of the movies in this franchise are action-adventure sci-fi movies, but Jurassic Park and The Lost World in general, overall, they felt darker than anything that followed them. With David Koepp returning, and with Gareth Edwards at the helm, and with all of the talk of this movie being a bit of a rebirth for the franchise, going in a new direction with a new tone, it does seem like those involved are all trying to recapture the feeling of the first, and with that, bring a darker tone to the proceedings. So is there any truth to this? Obviously, I cannot confirm either way, but Yana Carboni sharing this reel with the thumbnail saying Rebirth is rated R, I mean, clearly whatever she worked on for Rebirth has made her think that the movie could indeed have that rating. From her perspective in the makeup department, it appears that the words brutally violent rung true. And honestly, that is great. Her Instagram, of course, does not show any Rebirth set pictures, but from the photos we have seen, I mean, you must remember the Parasaurolophus guts, the organs of the dead Parasaur. Whatever is happening here, they aren't holding back. Now, of course, she's not in a position to confirm either way herself. She doesn't know if the movie is R-rated, but as I said, in her position, working in the makeup department for the film, she at least worked on stuff that made her think it could be possible. We know there is a team of mercenaries in the film joining Zora Bennett on this adventure. We have Mahershala Ali playing Duncan Kincaid, and his team includes Bachir Sylvain, Philippine Velg, and Ed Skrein. Will the mercenaries make it out alive? Let's hope not. Now, as I said, these rumors have persisted for quite some time now, with most people knowing it's likely not true, but with the makeup artist sharing them, well, that certainly has stirred the pot, so to speak. But it is very unlikely that Rebirth ends up being given an R rating. Remember, the movie has not yet been rated, so anyone claiming to know the rating is lying. But I don't doubt that Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment have gone into production on this movie with the intent for it to receive a PG-13 certification. The Jurassic World era definitely pivoted more towards the younger audience with both the movies and the side projects, and treaded very carefully when it came to the darker aspects of these stories. So I doubt that Rebirth will suddenly have changed course. However, I do think that this movie will be darker than the last three. From all accounts, they are trying to capture the tone of the first, and I don't doubt that Gareth will accomplish that. We are in a great position right now to usher in a new tone for the movies, one that really embraces the horror and terror, and perhaps lifts elements from the novels, which arguably are darker and more horror adjacent than the films. One last thing, as I said, I don't fully know who started the R-rated rumors, but I think we have this poster to thank. Designed by JXIME Designs, this poster did the rounds with many thinking it was real, and as you can see down there, it's got that R rating. It, of course, is not the official poster. It's not a real poster, it's a fan-made poster, but it is a great one, and I love the inclusion of that R rating. We are on the cusp of a trailer being released. It's either happening this month or in early February, so stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, and thank you for watching this video. Would you like Rebirth to be rated R? Share those thoughts down below.